Before we start, I need to clear something up. If you've seen a video about the sinking of Jenny Lind in 1853, you might think you already know this story, but you probably don't. Turns out that 1853 was a cursed year for ships with this name. While there is a great video out there talking about an American Jenny Lind that exploded in San Francisco in April of that year, today we're talking about her Australian namesake that hit a reef halfway across the world just 5 months later. I still highly recommend checking out the video on the San Francisco disaster for context on how unlucky this name was that year. In the 19th century, anyways, with that out of the way, let's get into the video. In the 19th century, the Jenny Lind was the Swedish Nightingale, the most famous singer on earth. But in 1853, her name became synonymous with disaster. In April, a steam ferry named after her blew up in California. But today, we're heading to the Coral Sea, where on September 21st, 1853, a second Jenny Lind met a very different but equally harrowing fate. Our Jenny Lind was a 221-ton schooner. She left Sydney on September 3rd, carrying 28 people and a literal fortune in gold dust. Everything was going smoothly until they reached the treacherous King Rocks. At 10 p.m. on September 21st, the ship was making 9 knots when it slammed into the coral. The masts were cut away to stop the ship from capsizing, and the passengers, including 3 terrified children, waited for the dawn while the sea literally tore up the ship apart beneath them. This is where the Australian story differs from the American one. In San Francisco, the end was instant. On Ken Reef, it was a slow test of will. For 37 days, the survivors lived on a tiny sandbank. They didn't just wait to be saved. They became shipbuilders. They salvaged wood from the wreck to build a 22-foot long boat they named the Hope. On October 29th, 1853, all 28 survivors squeezed into the tiny handmade boat. They sailed 400 miles to Moreton Bay. No charts, limited water, and the constant fear of the Pacific Ocean. Remarkably, while the Jenny Lind in California saw a tragic loss of life, every soul on the Australian Jenny Lind made it home. 2 ships, 1 name, 1 year, 2 completely different disasters on opposite sides of the world. History is weird, isn't it? If you want to see the other story, the other 1853 disaster, I've linked that video in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time, this is the Roads Lesser Tigan, signing off.